watching HTN, Herricks Television Network Sports.
Hello, Herricks. It's finally Homecoming Friday, and it's time for this week's Herricks Highlander Sports Update. I'm Alex Broski, and to start off this morning's update, let's dive into girls swimming. The girls swimming and diving team defeated Garden City in a dual meet with a score of 93-77. Natalie Wu currently holds the Nassau County top time for the 50 free and 100 butterfly. Two relays, including Kathy Chang, Natalie Wu, Kara Patton, Isabella Chang, Layla Kuo, and Ashley Simons, had first place finishes in their events. Changing things up here is the JV football team. Herricks played Long Beach while we were all sleeping in an early Monday game. Yanni Dulis scored 3 touchdowns, 2 passing and 1 rushing, and Josh Lee had a 15-yard touchdown. Despite all the scoring, the boys were unable to stop Long Beach's offense. They scored 43 points, while Herricks could only score those 24. On to girls soccer. The girls had their senior game on Tuesday against Plainview on the turf. They tied with them earlier this season, so they hoped that playing at home would give them the push they needed. Plainview came to play, and unfortunately for the seniors, they were wiped out in the 3-0 match. Farmingdale was next on Thursday, and next week they have a match at Long Beach, who they tied against a little while back. Long Beach has no wins under their belt, so hopefully Herricks can come out victorious. The boys' team, searching for their first win, made their way over to Roslyn on Friday, but were defeated in a 5-2 match. They played them again at home on Thursday, and they'll play at Jericho on Monday. Hopefully they can get back at the Jayhawks. They were shut out last time they faced each other. The boys also get to play Great Neck South again on Wednesday. Their only win was against Herricks, so the boys are very capable of winning that match. They can always use a crowd, so try to show up for that. The girls' volleyball team played Seaford about a month ago, and it did not go well for them at all, so when they played them again on Friday, they knew it would be a challenge. It was a battle that lasted 5 sets, but the Herricks girls came out winners in Seaford's gym. Violet Worms had 16 kills in the victory. Calhoun came over to our gym on Wednesday, and up next for Herricks is a match on Monday versus Plainview, and another on Wednesday against Lynbrook. Both of these are in our very own gym, so walk over there and support the girls. Boys volleyball has been very successful so far this season. They took an 8-2 record in Tuesday's game at Great Neck South, and then returned home for a match against Massapequa. The boys have 3 matches next week. The first is in the gym on Monday, where they'll play Farmingdale, and the next day, still at home, the Jayhawks from Jericho come into the gym. They'll get a day off on Wednesday, but on Thursday, they go to Syosset, who handed Herricks one of their 2 losses this season. But now, what everyone's been waiting for, last but not least, it's time for Herricks Highlander football. The Highlanders played a tough Long Beach team on Saturday and only scored 7 points in the loss, but it's time to talk about tonight. The Highlanders will once again face off against Roslyn and Friends. We all remember last year's crazy ending when the Highlanders scored a last-second touchdown to win their one and only game of the season at homecoming. This season, both teams are going into the game with 1 win under their belt, but Roslyn has been shut out in 3 out of their 5 games they've played this season. The Highlanders can definitely win this game as they've worked so hard on and off the field. Kickoff is at 5:30 tonight. I will be there. Everyone will be there. So if you're having second thoughts, come to the game. That's all for this week's sports highlights. I'm Alex Broski from inside the TV studio, and I'll be back next week to do it again. Good luck to the football team tonight at homecoming and all teams and athletes that have a game and practices in the next week. I hope to see you in the stands chanting, "Let's go Highlanders!"
Thank you for watching HTN Sports.